Okay, there we go. So first of all, good evening to everybody again. I hope you're all doing amazing. As you know, today we're going to have the speaking session, which is going to be hosted by Alfonso and Erika. Okay, so guys, whenever you're ready, you can start. I don't know if you need any help from me or anything.
Okay. No, teacher, thank you.
Okay.
Can you see my presentation, chicos?
Como que chicos, guys.
Okay, okay.
Yes, we can see your presentation.
Okay. Hmm. Exploring the world. No sé. Alfonso.
Yeah, okay.
No sé ahora, estamos esperando.
Good evening. The topic we are going to talk about is traveling, the traveling in the world. The first part, the benefits of the traveling.
You will be more opening the mind.
More time yourself.
It's easier to breathe free from home and routines.
Go wherever you want.
It reduces stress and allows you to forget everything negative.
Increases communicate and social skills.
Do you think any of these benefits are present when you travel?
Yes, I think the problem is when you return to your house and have to do everything. But the travel is very good. I think we take a break from the routine, and that is healthy.
Someone else.
Me?
Okay, Rose.
Knows many new places and experience.
Okay.
I think so. It's a stress release.
Next questions. Alfonso.
In another person.
Can you add some more benefits to these leads?
Monica.
I think, yes, I think the other benefit is that you know other cultures and traditions and things that do in other countries than yours.
Okay, we talk about that letter. is the okay. Okay, is could you add some more benefits to the list?
And meet new people.
Uh-huh.
Now, other countries, other cultures, a lot of people. It's very nice now. Other persons. I have this experience. I know other persons we travel in for here in Costa Rica and too with they travel other countries.
Excellent,
think
Fernando.
I think one more benefits to of traveling is when you visit other countries or for example in Costa Rica we have a lot of very beautiful places, and when we visit these places we can help to the people that work in tourism, for example, and is a benefit, economic benefits is very important.
Monica?
Yes, I think other benefit is if you know another country, you come to Costa Rica and then you see what beautiful country we have. Because in some places the healthy insurance and the culture and the education is very low than Costa Rica, so I think that is a benefit.
Costa Rica is beautiful. Okay. Okay, let's watch a video.
Okay, the next, we are going to present a video related to the importance of travels. Let's see.
I'm sorry, I can't listen.
Me neither.
Seguro cuando compartieron no leyeron que también compartir audio.
Probably.
Ahí lo escucho.
Yes.
Okay.
We all need a break from our everyday life. Going on a vacation is fun and fulfilling, but you can gain a lot more by actually traveling, exploring, and being present at the places you visit. Here are some benefits of traveling. It is better to spend your money on experiences rather than on material things. The memories you collect are like treasures. They will remain forever and will bring you more happiness than some new clothes or other material things. Think how good it will feel when you're old and you look back to see not only an ordinary routine, but also adventures and unique experiences you had gone through. And not only when you're old. Ever a few years from now, you can recall how much fun you had and plan your next adventure. In the end, you will not regret the things you've done, but the things you didn't do. Traveling is a great opportunity to temporarily get away from your everyday life and look at it from a different point of view. It's so much easier to deal with issues and solve problems when you look at them from the outside. While traveling, you have a lot of time to think without distractions and make healthy decisions. You will have a better perspective and maybe even realize that things are not that bad as you thought. In our everyday life, we're used to doing the same things, meeting the same people, going to the same places. We basically live in our comfort zone. When you travel, you get out of your bubble. You meet new people, other travelers and locals. You're exposed to different cultures. You see different landscapes and views. You experience new things. You learn that the world is diverse and it helps you understand people that are different from you. Traveling actually makes you smarter. You learn new things all the time. When you travel, you get into unusual situations and face different challenges. It makes you push your limits, handle things better, and come up with creative solutions. After all, the best way to learn is through experience. Traveling helps you to know yourself better. You're out of your comfort zone and get to see your behavior in different situations, sometimes even extreme ones. You will be surprised to find out new things about yourself that you didn't know and decide what and how to improve. The best part of traveling is the people you meet along the way. You get to meet new people from countries around the world whom you would never have met in your daily life. You listen to their stories, tell yours, hear various opinions and experience things together with people. Happiness is greater when shared with others. Traveling may sound scary or too challenging to some people, and it's okay. Just remember that you can choose your own kind of travel. It doesn't have to be trekking in the mountains, although that could be fun. But you can do anything. Explore cities, do some couch surfing, relax in nature, visit small villages, and so on. You will get more confident and learn what is good for you. Hey, have a nice trip. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or requests, just write down in the comments. If you liked the video, please press the like button and subscribe to see future videos.
Hi, do you like the
Okay.
video?
Yes, I think that if you travel, you feel free without stress. You can collect experience, adventures, in some cases, very extreme.
Thank you. Um,
What
I like,
other?
I'm sorry. I like some phrase at the end of the video that say that when you are happier, when you are happy, well, I don't know the exactly words, but when you are happy, you are going to be happier with another persons. When you are in visit some places and stuff like that.
And me,
yes, Raul.
I think traveling helps us get out of our comfort zone and really release stress.
And cultural enrichment. Alfonso.
Okay, is the highlight the opportunity to experience different cultures, traditions, and lifestyles.
Subconscious intolerance, open-mindedness, and appreciation for diversity.
Did you know that?
In Japan, is if you have a tattoo, you must cover it out because they associate you with the Yakuza Mafia.
In the Netherlands, you greet each other with 3 kisses on the cheeks.
Dubai prohibits its pronunciation, Luis.
Prohibits.
Repeat.
Prohibits.
Prohibits kissing your partner in public.
Plastic bags are prohibited in Rwanda.
In Singapore, is only allowed to buy nicotine gum.
Look in the picture.
Yeah.
And India and Japan are one of the cultures that have a connection with oneself in meditations. That truth is interesting to know on these cultures.
The culture is interesting for ¿cómo es la a lot have a lot of ¿cómo se dice reglas, Luis?
Rules.
Rules.
In the cultures allows to know other forms of life, different forms ours.
This one? Okay. This one. Festivals are around the world culture.
Traveling the world and experiencing new cultures is a great way to expand your mind. And if you can time it just right, festivals are the best way to integrate with locals and learn about the area whilst having some fun, taking some memorable photos, and creating travel diaries that will impress for years to come. A festival is usually staged by a community, celebrating some unique aspect of that community and its traditions, and often set as a national holiday. Let's take a look at a few major world festivals. Undoubtedly, one of the most famous adrenaline buzz-filled festivals on the globe takes place annually in Pamplona, northeastern Spain. The Encierro, more commonly known as the Bull Run, has become a major global tourism event, held every year from July 7th to the 14th from 8 a.m. every morning. 6 bulls are let loose and participants line the streets, running alongside the animals with the aim of steering them towards the city's bull ring for the bullfighting that will take place later in the day. The length of the run is 875 meters and is one of the most terrifying festivals, even to its spectators. It's not unusual for there to be injuries during the event, around 50 to 100 per year, as the average speed of the herd reaches around 24 kilometers per hour. A total of 15 deaths have been recorded since 1910. As participants have been attacked or trampled on by the bulls. La Tomatina, another very famous Spanish festival, held in Valencia, eastern Spain, is significantly less dangerous, but a whole lot messier. Taking place annually on the last Wednesday of August, purely for entertainment, participants throw tomatoes and basically engage in a huge tomato fight in the town square, usually lasting around 1 hour. It is estimated that around 150,000 kilograms of tomatoes are thrown each year. Rio Carnival in Brazil is the largest festival in the world with over 2 million people a day for 6 days on the city streets. Brazilians are known for their party spirit, and Carnival is the perfect opportunity to highlight this with their feathery costumes, colorful parades, non-stop music, and eclectic performances. The festival is held annually in the week leading up to Lent. Diwali, or the Festival of Lights, is the biggest Hindu festival that is celebrated across the whole of India with excitement. The exact date changes each year because it is based on the Hindu lunar calendar, but typically occurs around October to November. Diwali is a 5-day celebration where clay lamps are lit to signify the victory of good over evil, light over darkness. It is a time for friends and family to come together to celebrate life, feast on traditional food, and exchange gifts. Let's finish with a somewhat bizarre festival held annually in the UK. The Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling event in Gloucestershire, southwest England. Participants throw a 3 to 4 kilogram circular double Gloucester cheese roll down an extremely steep hill of about 200 yards and then proceed to chase after it to the bottom. The idea is to catch the cheese, but this is near impossible, as it can reach speeds of up to 110 kilometers an hour. The winner is the first person over the line at the bottom of the hill. This tradition, as comical as it sounds and looks, is thought to be an early form of social entertainment, which began over 600 years ago. So whether it's cheese rolling, street dancing, candle lighting, food fighting, or just generally gathering with the locals, festivals are a surefire and fun way to immerse yourself in the community.
Okay. What other traditional festivities do you like from the other countries?
In my case, I like the Day of Death, Dia Muertos in Mexico.
Yes, I like that too. It's
very nice.
Very nice. I went last year to Mexico and to Puerto Vallarta and I saw the festival and it's very beautiful.
This event celebrating all Mexico.
Yes.
In me, I like Halloween.
Halloween. In Costa Rica, for example?
Halloween in other countries. I don't know, United States.
Well, in my case, I don't have much interest in learning about these extreme activities. Although seeing the girls from Brazilian Carnival, I am considering going to Brazil.
I am Brazil en un momento. En algún momento iré a Brasil. Oh, okay.
Okay. What are the...
Okay, Alfonso.
Okay. What traditional festivities do you like in Costa Rica?
15 September.
It's
really close.
Why?
Now. And it's very colorful and happier. And it's nice because I have many, I don't know how do you say, recuerdos? Teacher.
Memories.
Memories. I have a lot of memories about my childhood in September 15, when I was in the school and in the high school, and that's very nice.
Any other?
I like San Ramon days. San Ramon holiday because in San Ramon they make
Days,
¿cómo,
days,
cómo se dice? Buey.
way.
Buey. ¿Cómo se
Oxen.
dice buey?
Oxen.
¿Cómo?
Oxen.
Oxen parade.
Teacher, it's oxen. Luis.
I don't
Louis,
know.
No, oxen is, how do you say this? Oxen is carreta, but she's asking for buey, right?
Buey.
Like the toro.
sí.
But it's
No.
not a bull, it's a buey.
No, I get it.
Bull.
Okay.
You
In San Ramon, they in the San Ramon Day, they make Entrada de los Santos. That is a traditional parade in San Ramon. That is religious, but everybody goes to the parade, and then when ¿cómo se dice?
just in case ox, or in some
Ox.
place they call it bullocks to refer to buey as well.
Way.
Parade with balloons.
Parade with
And there is
Not bulls,
nice.
bullocks.
Okay. That. And it's nice.
Light festival is traditional in Costa Rica.
Can you repeat?
Can you repeat?
Light festival.
Life festival, el de las luces. Life.
Yes.
In Christmas.
Yes. In December.
December. Yes.
Okay.
And other holiday in Costa Rica is April 11 and Juan Santa Maria Day.
Yes, Rose. Okay.
Well, I like August 31, the day of Black culture. I like because I love the Caribbean food and the energy of all its culture.
I love Caribbean food. My mother cooking Caribbean food, delicious.
Really
Yeah, it's
nice.
my mother is Panameña.
Mhm.
Is impressionant, impressionant, ¿cómo digo rico?
Delicious.
Delicious.
¿Cómo digo delicious cook?
Cooking rice and beans and patty, plantinta,
My
pineapple.
mother
Yes.
cook delicious rice and beans and patty and
Rice and beans with turtle or with chicken.
I cook chicken. And in Panama, usually, ¿cómo dice? Comen, ¿cómo se dice comen? Eating.
No, eat. Remember, you cannot use eating. Eat.
Okay. Eat hojaldras. Is delicious for
Aldres.
hojaldras.
Hojaldras. What is
Ajá.
this?
And is tortilla. Is voy. It's like an empanada and harina in English. The What is my with flour and salt? Is delicious. Okay, this is
Okay. Another tradition in our country is to celebrate the annexion of Nicoya to Costa Rica.
Excuse me, what is the question?
Before you travel, do you investigate about their culture or lands? Or laws?
Yes, I do. I investigate the laws, not much, but the culture, yes, and the places that we are going to see, and how to get there, and how it's easy to get there, and how is secure, and yeah.
Thank you, Monica. Another?
In my case, laws and culture, no. Only investigate the places and the yes, and the food.
Okay. Another person?
Okay.
Would you like to share other interesting facts about the other countries?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Would you like to share other interesting facts about other countries?
I think so. It's very impossible no share facts with Facebook and Instagram. That's very normal to share a lot of pictures for their places and their fruits. It's very normal now.
Well, I am going to share something. I think we should think that everything is like in Costa Rica, that you have a credit card and you can pay every place that you come with a credit card or with money, with dollars or money. And I went to Brazil, I don't know, like 7 years ago. And in some places, they don't take dollars. They just take the national money, and I don't know, the quetzal. I don't know what. No, quetzal is called. I don't know. And they, in some places, don't take the credit card. So you have to investigate before the country that you are going to go, before you go, because it's difficult. And they are like, they say, nope, nope. And I think we have to investigate before go.
Guys, sorry, just a small parenthesis. Moneda local, para hablar como el like colón, dollar or something, se dice local currency. You need to currency. I'm gonna write it here in the chat. Local currency. That's the one that you need to talk about like the dollars or euros or pounds or depending on the country.
In different the país.
Yes, in different countries.
In different countries is local currency.
To talk about like the money in every country, like its local currency. For example, the local currency of Costa Rica is colón. the local currency of the US, dollars, the local currency of England, pounds, etc.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Welcome.
Vamos para esta. Dice, learning opportunities. Traveling spouse used to new language, history, and geography. So it is important to have a second language to know how to interactive with the pronunciation native.
Native.
Native people of the country we are visit, and it are some benefits using case we had an emergency and need to ask for help.
Do you know which are the most unusual language? In first case, Lemering, this language is only spoken by 2 people in the Vanuatu and has 4 dialects.
Liki, this language is only spoken by 5 people in Indonesia.
Nerep, only 4 elderly men speak it in the Cameroon.
Toshiro, it is a language that only has 1 speaker in the world. It is an official language of Peru. Alfonso. Okay, guys.
Okay, in this activity is what countries are the flags from?
What countries?
What countries are the flags from?
Okay, the first is Portugal.
Yes.
And down Switzerland.
Yes.
And Turkish in the
No.
medium. No.
No.
China.
No.
No.
I don't know.
It's Singapore. No, it's Singapore.
Okay. And the last is Russia. I don't know.
No.
No.
It's very hard.
No, no te. No.
¿Cómo se dice una pista?
A clue.
I don't know any flag. Oh my God.
The finally flag is Haiti.
Yes, it's IT. Another person? Okay.
The one we lack.
Alejandro is winning.
Oh,
For a chocolate, Alejandro. For a chocolate.
nothing.
The coffee.
I know these countries. It's curious because the Switzerland have four language. I think I have Germany,
English,
French,
English.
English, and I don't know who say the language native, lenguaje nativo del país.
Native language or mother tongue.
It's very hard because don't have only one official language. Vamos a ver.
In some places, the people speak one
Yes.
language, and in other places, the people speak in other language. And when you are a tourist in a place, it's very difficult communicate with the other people.
The main language is German, French, and English.
English. Okay. 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 What which language do you think that is in the countries?
Portuguese, English,
Yes.
French.
No, Monica, French, no.
And what in which flag is in Switzerland? I think they no, it's not French.
No.
Okay.
I don't sure, but I think Portugal speak Portuguese, the same of Brazil.
Yes, Portuguese in Brazil.
Okay, and IT speak
French.
French or English?
French.
And in IT.
I think it's French.
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 French and Spanish, no?
Luis, ¿cómo digo dialecto entonces?
Dialect.
Dialect is
No, it's not dialect, it's dialect.
Dialect. Crolet.
Creole dialect.
Haitian Crolet is in language, is in Haití. Y el idioma es Haití Creole.
Creole.
Creole. Okay. Not French. I don't know. Use French, ¿verdad?
Okay, guys, let me add my 2 cents over there. A Creole, it's usually it's a language that is created following certain patterns of a different language. Like they use one language and they unconsciously modify it, or not, they don't modify it on purpose. It is modified in the process that they are learning it, okay? Cuando hablamos del proceso de crear un idioma, usually it starts with a pidgin, que pidgin es como palabras muy sencillas y así. Después de pidgin, la siguiente etapa es cuando se le llama creole, básicamente, y ya después es cuando it's a fully formed language. Pero se dice desde el punto de vista lingüístico que creole, it's not a full language. Sí es, por ejemplo, tenemos how do you call this? El limonís creole.
¿Patois? ¿Patois?
¿El patois?
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. It's called Limonese Creole, básicamente, que es cuando a veces incluyen como una variedad, ya sea puede ser una mezcla de más de uno o es uno que se vio afectado por el proceso. En el caso, por ejemplo, de Haití, si es, how to call it's Creole, is an Haitian Creole, but it comes from French. O sea, está basado en la mayor parte en francés. Entonces sí tiene sus raíces en el francés. No es francés, let's say,
No es
puro.
francés puro, porque
Ajá.
ellos en la investigación que hice, lo que ponen es como idioma el creol.
Yes, yes.
Entonces no me salía el francés, por eso yo le digo que francés no, ¿verdad? Porque yo lo investigué.
It's
Pero
not
es
French.
como un patuá en limón, entonces.
Yeah, exactly.
Ok. Entonces, thank
Como
you.
una versión más simple de otro idioma, para dejarlo más así. O sea, empieza por Pidgin y de Pidgin evoluciona a un Creole y ya después de eso ya se convierte en un idioma. Por ejemplo, el inglés viene de las lenguas germánicas. Se supone que es como el alemán, se supone que el inglés
Como el alemán.
Exacto, no se parecen casi que en nada en este momento, pero en su momento, o sea, hace muchos años, sí había muchas relaciones entre el alemán y el inglés. O sea, son primos, ahora son como primos lejanos, pero en su momento sí eran como primos cercanos.
Pero suena muy diferente.
No, por eso digo, ya están completamente por aparte, pero en su momento sí compartían varios rasgos y ambos provienen de las lenguas germánicas. Es
Yo
como,
he
Ujú.
escuchado que el idioma más difícil de aprender es el alemán. He escuchado, no sé.
yo he escuchado
El,
que es el árabe, por la forma en la que se escribe y todo, pero que el alemán sí es bastante difícil. Y el alemán tiene Cs y Hs como por todo lado, como si estuvieran a 2 por 1.
Pelean con el mandarín porque dicen que estudiar mandarín es muy difícil. Yo por eso estudio inglés. Ok, entonces, um, these ones are dense words. Okay. Traditional foods. Alfonso, this letter.
The most traditional foods in these countries of the world are the following. In Portugal, food in Portugal is a delicious fusion of fresh flavors and culinary traditions rooted in the country's history. Portuguese cuisine is known for its simplicity, but at the same time for its diversity and flavor.
Okay. Switzerland. Food in Switzerland is a mix of regional influence and culinary traditions that reflect the cultural diversity of the country. Swiss cuisine is known for its quality and simplicity, as well as for the importance given to fresh products.
Singapore. Food in the Singapore is a unique and diverse culinary experience that reflects the rich mix of cultures that make up the city-state's society.
Haitian cuisine is based on local ingredients such as rice, corn, cassava, plantains, and seafood. It is a combination of African, fresh and cured flavors, making it a unique culinary experience steeped in history. What is your favorite typical food?
In Costa Rica or in other countries?
In Costa Rica.
I like pinto.
Me too.
Olla de carne.
I love frijol.
I like tamal.
Qué bueno el tamal.
Choreadas.
Los chorreos con manteca.
It's
Rice
very
and
delicious.
coffee. Another?
And rice and beans.
Ujú.
For me, I like ceviche.
I like ceviche. Good
Very
gainer.
good option.
What, Ale?
Rice and beans. Of
Rice.
limón.
Ay, usted es amiga de mi hija. A todo le pone limón. Um,
Okay.
I
What's
think I am.
the typical?
Excuse me.
yes,
I think I'm going to like Haitian food. It looks like rice and beans, the Caribbean food.
Okay.
Other
What's the
delicious food is, excuse me, other delicious food is empanada de chiverre
mm,
en Semana Santa.
qué bueno. Empanadas de piña.
Arroz con leche.
Ay, qué rico. All the food in
Con
Costa Rica is
bastantes
very. Sí,
Chicken,
yes.
chicken fries. Chicken fries is Luis or no?
What is chicken fries? In the
Chicken
meat?
fries, pollo frito.
No,
Chi-
fried chicken.
fried chicken. Thank
Hey
you.
guys, just in case, arroz con leche has a name in English and it's usually called rice pudding.
Right?
Pudding. I
Rice
put it there in
pudding.
chat. Rice pudding is the way that we call arroz con leche in English.
Okay.
¿Y tamal de lote?
No, that would be the same. I think I've never heard. I was like corn something, but yeah, that one I don't know. But let me check.
Spaghetti.
El Churchill is
Churchill.
other delicious
With
food in
ice cream.
Punta Arenas.
Yes, it's delicious sushi.
Tamal is the same
Ceviche
with
with
corn tamal.
Ay, se movió. Okay.
okay? What's the typical food of another country that you like the most?
in my case, I like the Italian food,
Oh, qué fino.
pizza and pasta. Very, very good.
I like Mexican food. I love
Mexican
Mexican
food.
food.
I love Mexican food and me.
I love tacos de birria.
Oh
All
my
the time eat
God.
Mexican food.
It's very delicious.
I love everything because I love the mix of the cheese and corn
And
and
pork, yes, and
tomato.
corn.
I love that.
Yes, tacos de estos con piña, al pastor
Al
y
pastor.
ajá. And the
Chile.
candies in Mexico is very different because it's with, I don't know how do you say
It's
chile,
hot.
but it's with picante.
Yeah.
In my case, if the food has a cheese, I like everything.
Good. Me too. I love cheese.
Okay. What food recipe, ¿cómo se dice recetas?
Recipe.
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 Yes.
Okay. What food recipe had you learned, Luis?
Learned. I think. Learned.
Learn on vacation in another country. For example, my mother is fish in escabeche, se dice igual, ¿verdad? Fish in escabeche and patacones. It's delicious.
But I have a question. Is that we have learned or that we have tried on vacations?
We will have leather, o sea, una receta.
Ajá, that we have learned, que aprendimos.
Ajá, ajá.
Okay, no, yeah, none. I haven't learned anything from not in another country.
Me neither. I just eat.
Sí, yo no aprendí a cocinar nada extranjero en el extranjero. I have learned here in Costa Rica, but I have never been outside and learned something outside. Most of the things that I know, I have learned in here in the country, like inside the country.
Me too.
¿Cómo digo yo? Estoy trabado hoy. En Guatemala, food receipt, chorizo and cheese. ¿Cómo se dice fundido?
Melted?
Melted. It's delicious. Okay. Okay. Okay, Alfonso.
Okay, let's play a game. Instruction. In this game, each of the players will have a passport to be, how do you say, no, how do you pronounce this word? Able.
I don't see it. A passport. Able.
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 Able to visit countries on the 5 continents. During these games, the player must currently answer a culture, historical, or general interest information questions related to the country they are visiting. And if they succeed, they will have a stamp from that country in their passport. If on the contrary, the answer is not correct, you will be prevented from the entering that country.
The winner of the game will be the one who manages to call the stamp of 10 countries in his passport, where there is at least one country from each continent. This game will allow you to learn about the world and learn about the stainless. Pronunciation is this about the stainless.
This is learn about destinations.
Destination or place that you may not have not about or that you have planned to visit once. Okay. Asia. What is the longest river in Asia?
Can you repeat the question?
What is the longest what is the longest river in Asia?
Asia.
Yangtze River.
Yangtze River.
Todos lo buscaron en Google, todos lo buscaron en Google.
Obviously.
Eso es trampa.
Obviously.
Mónica.
Sean, it's
Yangtze River.
Mónica. Ok.
Yangtze, algo así.
Ujú. Mónica, sí. Okay. India does not share physical borders with which on the ¿cómo digo? Following countries. Pakistan, China, Nepal, Brunei,
Excuse me, Erica, what is the question?
India does not share physical borders with which on the following countries? Options: Pakistan, China, Nepal, Brunei.
China.
Nepal.
No, Pakistan.
China. Mónica. Mónica is correct. Oh, Mónica is, yes, ¿verdad?
What?
I said China.
Nepal. I say Nepal.
Nepal or China?
I say Nepal.
I say China.
China. Rolando is correct. Okay. Mexico borders with United States, Argentina.
Yes, United States.
yes.
No me jodas más opciones. Who is American? How is American divide?
In 3 parts. I don't know.
Okay.
South, North, and Central.
Yes, Mónica. Sí. Dice, which sea separates the Asian and African continents?
Mediterranean.
One moment.
What is the question?
Which sea separates the Asian and African continents?
El Mar Rojo.
Yes,
The red.
Rolando.
I
Yes.
don't know.
The Red Sea.
The Red
Yes,
Sea.
the Red Sea.
Which African countries and Island is ice? Which African countries is a island?
Egypt.
Who was Monica?
Egypt.
Egypt. No.
What is the question?
What is the question?
Which African countries is a island?
Islam.
Ay, the movies. Pistas.
Zanzibar?
No.
Madagascar.
Yes, Jainer. What is the capital of Germany?
Berlin.
Berlin.
Alfonso, usted no puede jugar, no seas sapo. Se me
Berlin.
olvidó.
Usted no me dijo,
Se
usted
me
no me dijo.
olvide, usted no puede. Las reglas del juego nos las dijo muy claras, Luis.
Esa pregunta hay que anularla.
Berlin.
No sé a quién pongo porque todo el mundo dijo. Bueno,
No, lo dijo Heiner.
Steiner.
Sí, él lo dijo después.
Which language is the most spoken in Switzerland?
Germany.
French. Germany.
German. Rolando. ¿No? No sé. Uno que lo dijo primero y Rolando. Dice mi hija que me está ayudando que hubo uno que lo dijo primero que Rolando.
Creo que fui yo.
Heiner.
Sí, fue Heiner.
Heiner. What is the capital of Australia?
Sydney.
Sí.
Canberra.
Yes, Heiner, Canberra.
Sí.
Quedado, Luis, en sociales.
I never liked social studies. It was my least favorite subject. I was good in math and English. So ask me about numbers and languages.
I'm nothing. What is the island between Australia and New Zealand?
New Zealand.
Yes, thank you, teacher.
The island between New Zealand and what?
What is the island between Australia and New Zealand?
By island, you refer to isla.
Isla.
It's pronounced island.
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 Okay. Yes.
Norfolk Island.
Norfolk.
Yes, not Jainer. Okay. Monica is 2 points. Rolando 3 points. Y Jainer has 5 points. Jainer is the winner. Okay.
Heiner wins a trip.
Thank you for your attention. Thank you for attention. Se me olvidó. Espero que les haya gustado mi presentación porque se me olvidó la palabra.
Okay, thank you, Erika. Thank you, Alfonso. Okay, guys, very quick. Let's go over the pronunciation of a few words. that you might have missed a little bit. There were many, but I was able to get a few words. So let's go ahead and pronounce them all together. The first one is the health system. Health system. And that is to refer, for example, to la caja or any other, okay? El sistema o sí, sistema de salud. So the health system. Another one, when we say this word related. For example, I can say this topic is related to the topic of today's unit. Okay, relacionado, related. This one.
Luis,
Enrichment. Yes, Alejandro, tell me.
when I say isla, don't say es.
No, you never.
Island.
Thank you. That was one of the next ones. Esa también la tengo en la lista. But yes, island.
Okay.
The reason why, let me explain to you that one. The reason why you say, let me write the word. You cannot say Island because it sounds very similar to Iceland. Okay, to Islandia. Entonces, como suena muy similar a Islandia, fonológicamente hablando, se le quitó el sonido de la S para que fuera island. Island, entonces siempre que estén hablando de cualquier isla, la isla del Coco, las islas Canarias, las islas, whatever you want to say, island. The Canary Island, the Coco Island, etc. Okay, island. No, island,
Eso,
island. Ajá.
eso no es muy común que se dé, porque yo lo he escuchado, pero solo como en el caso de Island.
Ajá, no,
Una metro.
sorry.
Digamos, no es muy común que se dé, digamos, en ese caso porque se confunde con Islandia. Pero digamos,
Exactly.
con alguna otra, porque no me he enterado, por lo menos dentro de los que he investigado, no sucede muy a menudo.
No, it doesn't happen that very often, but yes, the word was reduced to island and not Iceland. But yes.
Okay.
Then this, remember, enrichment, diversity. So when you want to talk about diversidad, diversity. So you can say, for example, diversity. We have lots of diversity in this class because we have people from Heredia, people from San Jose, people from Alajuela, etc. Okay, so we have diversity. This one we already learned it, but it's still dialects. Para decir dialectos, dialects. Okay. Then, okay, this one is very important. Wait. But all of them are important. Pickled sauce. Pickled sauce is how you say en escabeche. ¿Ok? Porque es la forma en la que está preparado. Entonces usted puede decir in pickle sauce. ¿Ok? So I ate some, I don't know, plantains in pickle sauce. O sea, los plátanos en escabeche or whatever you want to say. Then in regards to the continent, it's not Asia, but Asia. Okay? You can say Asian people, or you can say Asia as the continent. Okay? Then in regards to a country, Egypt. Not Egypt, but Egypt. And this one, Germany. Okay? Germany. That is the country. Okay, those were some of the few words that I was able to catch. There were others, but that was the one that I was able, those are the ones that caught my attention the most, okay? Very good for Erika and Alfonso. I think you had a difficult job because you were the first ones, okay? So being the first one and the first time ever that this activity is actually performed in this group. Okay, so of course you had a lot of work and probably pressure, not pleasure, but pressure to perform, to do a good job. Okay, so for the rest, well, for very important, most of you participated, so that is very good. Remember that I am not paying attention to grammar or pronunciation. I am not. Okay, so it was just your participation, the one that actually counts. Something that I want to highlight is that neither Erika nor Alfonso called anybody. Okay, they didn't say any names like, Yandali, tell me this one. Alejandro, no. Rolando, no. Because that is not prohibited, but the idea is that the people participate on their own, like they volunteer to participate. So very good, and thank you to Erika and Alfonso for that. And what else? Let me see. No, I think that was pretty much it. Do you have any questions for me?
No, teacher.
Teacher,
Tell me, Ale.
what is the correct pronunciation of Suiza?
Switzerland or well, yeah, Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Okay, Alfonso, your mic was open just in case. Okay, so that being said, again, I'm gonna switch to Spanish very quick. Como lo está diciendo ahora por aquello, bueno, y obviamente la presión estaba, it was on para Erika y para Alfonso, porque primero que todo, la primera vez que se hace esa actividad en el grupo, y además de eso, ¿verdad? Es la primera vez que los pongo ya a presentar algo así. So good, it was good. Sí hay cosillas que trabajar, pero para hacer el primer grupo que presenta y todo, ¿verdad? Los nervios de presentar y de tener que dirigir, entonces obviamente uno sabe, ¿verdad? Como se dice coloquialmente hablando, no es lo mismo verla venir que bailar con ella. Entonces obviamente uno por más que se prepare y todo a la hora de estar ahí, surgen muchas expresiones, surgen muchas cosas que uno quiere decir y que tal vez por la falta de vocabulario no puede decir. Pero eso es súper bueno porque entonces lo que quieran decir, no sepan cómo decirlo, podrían apuntarlo tal vez en una libretita que tengan a la par y luego lo pueden buscar. Eso es súper bueno porque están incrementando su vocabulario y de paso es ayuda, básicamente. Yo hago lo mismo, por ejemplo, cuando estoy tratando de estudiar francés, de que a veces digo, ¿cómo digo tal cosa? Entonces no me acuerdo, lo apunto y luego lo busco. Un día ni siquiera hemos visto el tiempo continuo y yo dije, quiero saber cómo se dice, cómo usar el presente continuo en francés. Entonces lo busqué para aprenderlo y ya lo entendí y ni siquiera hemos llegado ahí. Entonces, ese tipo de dudas que uno tiene son muy buenas porque uno puede ir estudiando y repasando. So that was very good. Como les decía antes, recuerden que no se está evaluando ni pronunciación ni gramática. Es básicamente un participate. That's what I'm looking for. If there is no participation at all, then you get a 0. Porque recuerden que eso es muy importante. Cada uno de la audiencia también tiene un porcentaje que se está jugando. Entonces, por ejemplo, si el siguiente miércoles no viene Alfonso, Alfonso automáticamente pierde ese porcentaje. Entonces, no importa si justifica con una carta de verdad de Zeus o de Poseidón de que andaba ya salvando los mares, igual él pierde ese porcentaje porque lo que cuenta es que esté presente. Entonces, that is very important to consider. Y si aunque estén presentes, pero si están en modo Gasparín, ¿verdad? You still miss a percentage. Entonces, keep that in mind because that is also very important. Okay? Tell me.
Voy a preguntar en español porque,
Oh my God.
pero
No.
como nosotros lo hicimos, que nosotros no teníamos que participar, eran ellos, ¿estuvo bien o no?
No,
Lo digo para que los otros compañeros, si nosotros
Ajá.
hicimos eso mal, ellos lo puedan hacer.
Yes,
bien.
yes, no, that is a great question. That was correct. O sea, la idea no es llamar a nadie para que conteste, porque igual eso estaría incorrecto. La idea es que cada uno participe por sí solo. Entonces, de hecho, yo aquí tengo, se los podría enseñar. Aquí yo voy apuntando, no se puede ver, voy apuntando los nombres y las participaciones de cada persona y el porcentaje se va a dar de acuerdo a eso. Entonces, por ejemplo, no sé si Rolando solo participó una vez y los demás participaron hasta 8 veces, entonces obviamente Rolando va a recibir una nota acorde a sus participaciones, ¿ok? Lo único que sí podríamos mejorar en cuanto a eso, tal vez sería interactuar un poco más con lo que digan los compañeros. ¿A qué me refiero? Lo que sí sentí en algunos toques es que en algunos momentos fue que, por ejemplo, Yandali decía, bueno, no sé, mi comida favorita es la mexicana. Y no sé, Alfonso decía, bueno, ¿algún otro? Entonces era como, ¿verdad? Como quítese, Yandali, voy yo, o voy, pase otro. O sea, entonces
No, no, es
sería,
que
bueno,
es,
wait,
digamos,
give me a second.
no, no, no,
No,
no,
give
es
us a
que, digamos,
second,
muchas
please.
veces,
Wait,
Fue error mío porque yo le dije al Alfonso
no,
que
but give me a second. Wait. It's just I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. I'm not saying that is like that. But my point is, it would be nicer to have a small interaction maybe. Entonces, si dicen algo así que les llama la atención, no decir como y otro, no como si no importara. Obviamente yo sé que ustedes no piensan eso y que esa no es la intención. Lo que quiero decir es que también sería bonito o embellecería más la contribución si se hace algún comentario que tenga que ser relacionado. Entonces, por ejemplo, no es como que es obligatorio, pero o sea, si Mónica me dice, mi comida favorita es la italiana, entonces decirle, oh my God, Italian food is amazing, un ejemplo. Eso si lo están sintiendo. Si no, oh, that's very interesting, algo así. Eso es sort of, I forgot the word, eso tiene una palabra. Pero por aquello, no estoy diciendo jamás que Alfonso o Erika querían menospreciar la participación de ninguno, porque jamás, yo sé que ninguno de los dos haría eso. Solo estoy diciendo que el tener una ligera interacción con el comentario embellecería aún más la participación. Eso sí se da, porque o sea, si Mónica habla y luego de una vez le brinca a Ginette y luego viene Rolando y le dice, entonces no van a hacer un comentario por cada uno, ¿verdad? Dios guarde. Eso es como en el caso, digamos, de que habían espacios como en blanco, entonces eso sería como lo único a nivel de comentario, digamos, porque that was the only thing. Lo demás, y me hizo mucha gracia que al inicio nadie hablaba y como que les costó calentar. Ya todos empezaron a calentar y empezar a hablar, so very good. Again, that happens. Si estaban nerviosos y todo, that is very normal. It happens to everybody. Entonces, eso es súper normal y por eso no solo con que participen, eso es lo que cuenta. Igual para Erika y para Alfonso, muy bonita presentación. Los visual aids were great. Me gustó mucho cómo estaba todo depicted. It was very, very nice. Y me gustó mucho la variedad que pusieron en su presentación de que no fue solo como viajar, sino también que nos dieron mucha información a nivel de dialectos, que nos dieron información a nivel de gastronomía, pero tampoco fue demasiado. O sea, como que nos dieron a little bit of everything, como un restaurante Michelin. O sea, nos dieron una probadita de cada platillo. So, I think that was very, very nice and it was a great job. Y special thanks to Polly for helping Doña Erika. We appreciate your help, Polly. We know that you were fundamental in this, so thank you for your participation.
thank you.
You're most welcome. Okay, just in case before I forget, para el grupo que presenta el otro miércoles, recuerden que se quedan conmigo ahora a las 8 un ratito, ¿ok? Pero we haven't finished. Esa era solo mi retroalimentación con rápidamente. Ahora que Erika preguntó, but it was very good. It was very good. Y de hecho creo que pusieron una barra bastante alto porque ahora el siguiente grupo tiene que, ¿verdad? Que impressed us even more. Tienen que take us somewhere else. Igual, it was great. Tomen en consideración que es su primer intento, tanto para los chiquillos que están presentando, como para los demás, en participar y dar su punto de vista en esto que se podría considerar un sort of impromptu, not a speech, but sort of a speech, porque básicamente sus respuestas fueron improvisadas porque es lo que ustedes sienten y piensan, y lo montaron en cuestión de segundos para poder decirlo. So very, very, very good, and I'm actually very proud of you. Amazing. Estoy seguro que al finalizar el bimestre van a sentir la diferencia a nivel de cómo se puedan soltar. Porque eso yo, y si sienten nervios, si sienten como que se van a vomitar del estrés o los nervios, that is very normal. Trust me. O sea, yo que estoy llevando un tercer idioma ahora siento lo mismo. A mí me piden que lea y yo hasta me persino, ¿verdad? Y so that's very, very normal. So, pero en ese caso igual, con más razón, tírense al agua, participen y aprovechen que solo es participar. sea, como quien dice, venga y colabore, como en las fiestas patrias. Any questions before we continue with the rest of the class?
¿Cuál es el tema que sigue?
¿De speaking session o de la clase?
The speaking session.
I'm not sure. Let me check real quick. Déjame revisar porque
Gastronomy.
my favorite topic in the whole world. Si hace algo en este mundo que amo con todo mi ser, gastronomy. So, okay, guys, but we're going to talk about that later. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about for next week, a week from today. That's very important para todos. Recuerden que los speaking sessions se hacen siempre los miércoles. Entonces, para que sepan que, digamos, el lunes no tenemos speaking session, ni para que el grupo de hoy, que, o sea, que el que con el que me reúno y no crea que es para el lunes, es para el miércoles, y así va a ser con todos hasta que finalicemos el bimestre. ¿Ok? Any more questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, well, again, very good job to everybody, both the host and the participants. I'm very proud of your performance today. Now, going back to the class, please everybody go to page, wait, mine was closed. Okay, please go to page 14. 14, please. That's the unit 2A.
Sorry, teacher.
14,
Okay.
page 2A. Page 2A. Unit 2A, I'm sorry. This is the page I'm going to show you in a second. There.
Four es cuatro. Sí, es cinco. 47. No.
Okay, guys, everybody there?
Yes, teacher.
Awesome. Okay, so today we're gonna start with this part. It says, oh my God, where's my passport? So as I said before, this is related to the speaking session. It's very interesting because it was done, of course we didn't, when we planned it, we didn't know. And now that we look at the unit, it is pretty much a very similar topic. So I think that is very interesting. We're going to start with the listening. It says, listen to a recording sent to the magazine. What did Martha lose? Did she find it? Okay, very quick question. It says, what did Martha lose? Is that question in present, past, future? Who can tell me? Nobody remembers. Nobody remembers the tense of that question.
Past.
Yes. It is in with what type of past?
Simple past.
Simple past.
Simple past.
Perfect. That is perfect. Exactly. It is in simple past. Remember that did is the auxiliary for simple past. So what did Martha lose? Okay. So it means that she had something and she lost it. Did she find it? We're gonna find out. Okay. Let's read the questions so we can start paying attention and writing down the answers. Okay. Number one. It says, well, listen to Martha's story and answer the questions. When did it happen? Okay. If you don't understand a question, let me know. Si alguna pregunta no la entienden, me dicen, porfa. Number two, where did Martha want to go on vacation? Why? Why did she fly to Brussels? 4, what happened at the gate in the Brussels airport? How
What is
did
gate?
Gate, puerta. How did she feel? What did the police officer say? Where did she fly in the end? What happened there? Okay, so let's listen to this. We're gonna listen to it 3 different times, and later, we're going not really, later, we're gonna listen to it 3 times for you to write down the answers, okay? Let's go with the first one.
2.1 Marta's story. This happened 2 years ago. I'm Spanish, but I was in Ireland at the time because I had a job in Dublin. Some friends of mine who lived in Lyon, in France, invited me to come and stay. So I decided to take a short vacation, a long weekend from Friday to Tuesday. I looked for cheap flights, but I couldn't find any direct ones. The only thing I could find was Ryanair from Dublin to Brussels, and then Air France from Brussels to Lyon. Anyway, the flight to Brussels was fine, and when I arrived, I went to the gate for my next flight to Lyon. But then, when I needed to show my boarding pass and my ID, I couldn't find my ID card. I looked everywhere, in my bag, in my suitcase, but it wasn't there. The people at the gate were very nice and they made some phone calls, but nobody could find it. So they told me to wait in a small room, and I sat there for more than an hour, and my flight to Lyon left without me. It was awful. I cried. I was so stressed and unhappy. In the end, a police officer came and he said that I couldn't go to France because I didn't have any ID. The only place I could go was to Spain to get a new ID card. I waited another 5 or 6 hours for the flight to Madrid, feeling very depressed. So I never took my vacation. I spent the weekend in Madrid getting my new ID card.
Okay, let's go for the second time.
2.1 Marta's story. This happened 2 years ago. I'm Spanish, but I was in Ireland at the time because I had a job in Dublin. Some friends of mine who lived in Lyon, in France, invited me to come and stay. So I decided to take a short vacation, a long weekend from Friday to Tuesday. I looked for cheap flights, but I couldn't find any direct ones. The only thing I could find was Ryanair from Dublin to Brussels, and then Air France from Brussels to Lyon. Anyway, the flight to Brussels was fine, and when I arrived, I went to the gate for my next flight to Lyon. But then, when I needed to show my boarding pass and my ID, I couldn't find my ID card. I looked everywhere, in my bag, in my suitcase, but it wasn't there. The people at the gate were very nice and they made some phone calls, but nobody could find it. So they told me to wait in a small room, and I sat there for more than an hour, and my flight to Lyon left without me. It was awful. I cried. I was so stressed and unhappy. In the end, a police officer came and he said that I couldn't go to France because I didn't have any ID. The only place I could go was to Spain to get a new ID card. I waited another 5 or 6 hours for the flight to Madrid, feeling very depressed. So I never took my vacation. I spent the weekend in Madrid getting my new ID card.
Okay, let's go for the third time.
2.1 Marta's story. This happened 2 years ago. I'm Spanish, but I was in Ireland at the time because I had a job in Dublin. Some friends of mine who lived in Lyon, in France, invited me to come and stay. So I decided to take a short vacation, a long weekend from Friday to Tuesday. I looked for cheap flights, but I couldn't find any direct ones. The only thing I could find was Ryanair from Dublin to Brussels, and then Air France from Brussels to Lyon. Anyway, the flight to Brussels was fine, and when I arrived, I went to the gate for my next flight to Lyon. But then, when I needed to show my boarding pass and my ID, I couldn't find my ID card. I looked everywhere, in my bag, in my suitcase, but it wasn't there. The people at the gate were very nice and they made some phone calls, but nobody could find it. So they told me to wait in a small room, and I sat there for more than an hour, and my flight to Lyon left without me. It was awful. I cried. I was so stressed and unhappy. In the end, a police officer came and he said that I couldn't go to France because I didn't have any ID. The only place I could go was to Spain to get a new ID card. I waited another 5 or 6 hours for the flight to Madrid, feeling very depressed. So I never took my vacation. I spent the weekend in Madrid getting my new ID card.
Okay, were you able to get all the answers? How did it go?
Also.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's check. Don't worry. Okay, so number 1, Erika, can you read the question and tell me the answer, please?
When did it happen?
When did it happen?
Ay, ¿cómo lo digo? I not happen. Es que no sé cómo contestarle a Luis. Sé lo que ella no lo pasó bien.
No, that's not what it's asking. When did it happen? Es cuando pasó.
¿Cuándo pasó? En sus vacaciones.
Yeah, but not necessarily there. So let me check somebody else. Yandere, do you have number 1?
Yes, 2 years ago.
Yes. 2 years ago. O sea, ago, recuerden que es para decir como hace 2 años. So if you say it happened 2 years ago. O sea, pasó hace 2 años. Number 2, Rolando. The question and the answer, please.
Okay, dice Guardian Marta. Okay. Moment.
Don't worry.
Okay, she go to short vacations for Lyon, and she traveled to Brussels to make a stopover because there were not direct flights.
Correct. She wanted to go to Lyon, which is a place in France. But she had to go there. Well, you actually answered number 3, because number 3 is why did she fly to Brussels? Because there were no direct flights from Ireland to Lyon. So she had to go to Ireland, and from Ireland, no, she was in Ireland. She had to go to Brussels, which is in Belgium, I think. And then jump to France. Very good. Number 4, Alejandro.
Es que estaba en promoción y hice 2 por 1.
No, but do you know that actually happens? Making a small commercial. When you are in Europe, there are so many airlines that tickets are very cheap sometimes. I have friends in Europe and they have told me that sometimes they get an email, fly with, I don't know, Ryanair for $20 to Portugal or something like that. So they just go out during the weekend to Portugal and they then come back and they pay $20 or less sometimes. Sí me han dicho que a veces hay como unos muy baratos. Igualitico acá, ¿verdad?
Teacher,
Okay, tell me.
can you repeat the answer in the question number 3, please?
Sure. Why did she fly to Brussels? She flew to Brussels because there were no direct flights to Lyon.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're super welcome. Who did I call? I think it was Ale, right, for number 4.
Okay. What happened at the gate in the Brussels airport? And I don't sure because we have problem with the internet, but I understand she had problem with your equipaje. Who say equipaje?
No, not necessarily.
No.
Mm-hmm.
ID.
ID card, correct.
And
Because
passport.
she
Mhm.
waiting a week for ID.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So she had problems with the ID card. Number 5, Jeanette, please.
5, how did she feel? She feel so bad, so sad, because she didn't fly to France.
Exactly. She says, I was stressed. I even cried. So está tan estresada que hasta lloró. And it makes perfect sense. Okay. And number 6, let me see, Jan.
I don't sure, but I think is fly to other country for a new ID card in Spain.
Exactly. Not just any other country, Spain. But why to Spain? ¿Por qué España?
I don't know. I
Because
don't know.
she is Spain president.
Exactly. She's Spanish. So for that reason, she had to go to Spain. Porque el único país en el que le pueden, I forgot the word, reissue, but like I forgot the word in Spanish, como generar su pasaporte o su ID card es en el país de origen. En ese caso, España, porque she was from Spain. Okay. And Monica, number 7.
I think the answer is the same. Where did she fly in the end? To Spain. And what happened there? She stayed there and made the new papers.
Exactly. She stayed there until she got the papers back. Well, not back, but she got the new papers. Very good. Thank you, Money. Okay, guys, questions, comments, or concerns? Nope. Okay, let's go very quickly to the reading that we have next to it that says passport, tickets, money, phone. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different paragraphs. So do I have, or do I have, no, let me, well, yes. Do I have any volunteers to read this?
Me, teacher.
Thank
Me,
you,
teacher.
Erika, Rose, who else?
Me, teacher.
Who said me? Sorry, Heiner.
Reina.
Reiner.
Yes.
So let me see, Erika, Rose, Heiner, and I'm missing one.
Me.
Thank you, Moni. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna do it in that order. Erika, please start reading in the one that it's in orange. It's the mantra, blah, blah, blah.
And passport tickets.
Yes, passport tickets, money, and phone. Well, money, phone.
Passport tickets, money, phone. It's the mantra we always say to our service. What's pronunciation? Our service.
Close, ourselves.
Ourselves. When we go on vacation, to make sure we haven't forgotten anything about what happened when one of those things is suddenly. Repeat.
Suddenly.
Missing.
It
may use your stories or set use and recording.
Thank you. Okay, Rose, go for it. Last year?
Okay, last year I went on vacation to the Andes in Peru. with a group of friends. One day we climbed a mountain. Well, it wasn't really a camp, but it was a long walk and it took about 2 hours to get to the top. When we got there, we had lunch. The view was amazing. We could see the ocean in the distance. We took photos and just sat in the sun for a while.
Thank you. That was very good. Keep in mind, climb. Climb is the verb. We climb. Que es escalamos. We climb. Thank you, Rose. Heiner, please, the next one. Then
We went down again, and when we go back to the car, I went to take another photo, but I couldn't find my phone. It wasn't in my bag. I thought, oh no, it's probably at the top of the mountain where we had lunch. I decided the only thing to do was to go back up the mountain to get it because I didn't want to leave my phone up there. My friend said, okay, but you can go off your own. So in the end, we all went up again, which was another 2 hours.
thank you. And Moni, the last one.
When we got to the top, we spent about half an hour looking for the phone, but we couldn't find it anywhere. Then it started to get colder. It was now late afternoon, so I took my jacket out of my bag and my phone was in my jacket pocket. I felt terrible and really stupid. My friends were very nice about it, but they never let me forget it. Sam, Boston, Massachusetts.
Thank you. That was very good. Okay, so imagine this. Would you go back? Would you go back to pick your phone?
I don't.
Yes,
Yes, you would, Jeanette.
yes.
I don't know if I would.
The photos was important.
But that's important. Yes.
2 hours is not too much.
It's not that much. Well, yeah, 2 hours is not that much. I agree with that. But remember that it was going up. So when the higher that we go, the more difficult it is to breathe. So
Depending on the time, the time of the
Next day,
day.
maybe.
next day in the morning after I have slept, I have like taken a shower and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Imagine in the Chiripo.
Oh my God. Wow. Now that you mention Chiripo, has anybody here climbed Chiripo?
Yes, I do.
You already did.
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
Rolando as well.
Yes.
That is, how was it, guys? How was the experience? Tell us.
My experience was so because I went like 6 years ago and was raining and was in January and was raining and the weather was no good, so I didn't see anything. But what's funny? I want to go next year in April, I think.
Yeah, like in the middle of the starting season.
Yes, March, April, I think. I am going to go.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Rolando, tell us about your experience. How was it?
I went this year and it was the best experience.
Wow.
Chiripo is the best. The sunset is the atardecer. How do you say amanecer?
Sunrise.
The sunrise. I was started to work for at 1 o'clock, and ¿cómo fue? El amanecer.
Sunrise.
Sunrise. The sunrise was very nice.
Oh my God, can you imagine the sunrise that high? It must have been beautiful.
It's the best experience, really. I recommend it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think I would like to give it a try someday. I'm not physically ready yet, but I think I mean, like you have to prepare a lot. So I think I would like to give it a try in a few years. That'll be very interesting.
Which
Right.
month, Rolando?
In May, no, April, yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
No,
In
it's
the
I
May,
think
yes.
I think this year was amazing from January to June, because every people that I talk about that in this year was amazing. But I think it's because the weather.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, but it's amazing. And you don't have to exercise a lot. You just walk. This just it's funny. It's funny.
But
I thought I thought note because of the weather, but the experience was very nice.
very, very good. Okay. So now, guys, what time is it? Oh, it's already 8. Okay, so we're gonna stop here because I need to get together with the group that is presenting this coming Wednesday. Rolando, it's you and who else? Heiner, was it?
Jeanette.
Oh, Jeanette, sorry. I wasn't sure. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna let the rest of you go. Take care. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you this coming Monday. And yeah, that's pretty much. I'm gonna send you some information over the chat, but later, because I have a project for you. But not yet. So everybody have an amazing weekend. Take care. And I'm gonna stay with Rolando and Jeanette to talk about gastronomy.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Take care.
Bye, teacher. Good night.
Bye. Take care. Jeanette, bye-bye, Jeanette. Don't even think about it. And Rolando is already eating. Rolando is like, let's talk about gastronomy. So I'm gonna be eating to illustrate the topic. Let me change the lighting because I feel like you cannot see me. Wait.
Desde la semana pasada está con ganas de comer rice and beans por
Yes.
hablar de gastronomía.
Yes, that's true. Wait, I think I lost.
Siempre, yo siempre.
Vamos.
Rolando, tengo miedo.
Wait, Dan, do you have a question?
¿Por qué?
Porque no pude hablar hoy.
No, teacher, sorry.
No
No
se
worries.
desquite.
I have
Bye-bye,
some
take care.
problems with the internet and I can't disconnect my cell phone. Sorry.
No worries, okay.
Y también porque no voy a estar aquí. Seguramente me voy a tener que conectar solo el teléfono.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna stop recording so nobody can see about what you're saying.